So it is now 8:34, 8:35. Just switched. I have been in here for 8 minutes, 45 seconds, waiting on my co-stars to enter the chat. We were supposed to start at 8:30. I think I sent the link actually 8 minutes, actually, but yeah, about 8 minutes ago. The time that I've been in this room, I sent the link. Um, so it's after 9, it's almost 10 minutes. And you see, they're always late. I'm always on time. I'm very punctual. They don't appreciate me for that. We're gonna see who joins in first and who joins in last. Of course, I'm first, but first after me, since I'm the one that started the session. AJ is texting me. I'm trying to figure out why he's not in the room. Technically, today is what, Sunday, the 12th, March 12th. We were supposed to shoot this episode last Saturday, but I got caught up in school and I got behind a little bit and I had to get my homework done. So we had to reschedule. We were supposed to do it the next day, but that didn't happen because, I think it was, Jonini was with her dude and she was like, oh. And then she got strep throat, so we had to reschedule again. And then tonight, I don't know why we didn't do it yesterday. I don't know why. We usually shoot our shows on Saturdays. I'm not sure why we didn't shoot it yesterday. But regardless, if we are to do a show and we reiterate, this is the time, this is the date that we're going to do it, I'm always on time. Always on time. If I feel like I'm not going to make it, I give enough notice to let them know, hey, I'm going to be there. I'm sorry. Can we reschedule? Whatever. But, I know AJ and Z are usually late because they got to fix them a drink.
Wow, really, brother? Okay.
Now he's calling me. We're going to pause this and come back to it.
Child, enough of the lies and propaganda. Let's get to the show.
What's happening, good people? We are back again for Shytz and Gigglez podcast. I am 1/4. Is it 1/4 of the cast? Jarrell, and I'm here with my brother from another mother, AJ. What's going on?
What's up, brother? We here, baby. We are here. Everybody looking good and cute and thanks.
Yes. Then I got my sister from another mister, as Z would say, Jonini. What's happening?
I'm good, y'all. I'm feeling like myself again. Voice feeling A1, but I'm A1. So, I had to grace y'all in a World Wide Web with my presence.
And we have, last but definitely not least, my brothers in laws, Z. What's going on, Z?
What you cooking? Everything's good. Can't complain. I'm officially on vacay. I'm excited. So, yeah, let's get it.
So, did y'all want to talk about that? Y'all want to let people know what y'all doing next week?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Z, you can go ahead.
Well, as of tomorrow, we are sailing away. We are going on a cruise. I'm excited about that. My vacation started officially Friday night when I got off work after 8 p.m. So yeah, I'm excited. As AJ says, I guess internally excited because I'm not showing my excitement until he gets excited. But yeah, I'm not gonna get excited until I step foot on that boat.
Yes, I did say that. Jonini, I said it. I said he don't act excited until I get excited. I can't have shit to myself. That's what I said. But yes, real quick, we are going on a cruise. Like Z said, we're going to Mexico. Our vacation started Friday, and we have a total of 9 days of vacation, and 2 days gone already. So I'm kind of sad that, like, dang, you know, time be going. Before we know, we got to go back to work, child.
Yep.
Yeah. And then time went forward today, right?
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
At 2:00. Yep.
Can I just say that shit blew the shit out of me today at work?
I know it did, because you had to be working this morning.
I was
And
at
it
work
lasts longer.
and I was just like, I'm not feeling this day. I'm not feeling it. And then when I got off for work, my body was ready to crash.
It blew my mama too, because my mama had to be to work at 8:00 this morning and lost that hour.
And I got off
at 10 last night.
work, and I got off at 11 last night.
Yeah.
Got home, went to sleep. Then I woke up and I just laid. I just laid there. Did not
Just
care about
laid
being
down.
late. I just laid there. I was tired.
Just laid down.
See, that's why I said it was a good thing to switch the days, because that extra hour was gonna blow the shit out of a lot of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was up last night remember I told y'all I had like 6 assignments due by Monday.
Yeah.
I was up
real
last
quick,
night.
you able to get the assignments done?
I got all except one. I got one more left.
Okay.
That's due before 3:00 this morning. One more. I was up grinding, and then I had to be up, like Joe Nini had to be up at 7:45.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that I could be to work at 9.
See, at 7:45, I was there rolling my eyes.
That's how I felt. Like I was about to call out. I was like, but I can't do that. But then they ended up giving me 2 motherfucking routes. I was getting ready to clock the fuck out. They were like, Mike, we got one more route for you. What the fuck? Shit. Had to go and get my truck again, load these big ass I had nothing but big box packages that I had to load up. And then it pissed me off because majority of the packages that I was delivering, the people lived on the 3rd fucking floor.
Oh Lord.
Like, I got my workout there.
With me, they would have had to come down. It would have been by the
It would have been right there.
Look,
right there
I
at
used
the
to
stairs.
I used to do what's the delivery shit for Walmart? I used to do that on the side for like side money. Child, if I came to like a property that had like a no trespassing sign, I live right there by the mailbox. Cause a black man who finna go in y'all yard so I can get shot?
Especially in the country, you gotta drive the driveway to get to the front door.
Maybe they gonna pick it up like
a
lot of them had them dogs too. Beware of dogs.
I take a picture of that shit right there at the mailbox. They'll get it.
Yeah, you can't do that though.
And might I just say,
no, you can't. You can't. No, not with no.
Might I just say they be trying people when it comes to those the pay that they be trying to pay you for that distance you have to drive to deliver that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it ain't like I'm driving my own car, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Oh yeah.
Don't need. I'm glad though that you feeling better because you wasn't feeling good this past week.
Look, I'm so sick of my child and getting these germs from the school.
From the school, yeah.
And decide she want to sleep in a bitch face like this. And then she cough. And then she spread it between me and Jay. And Jay get one type of infection, I get another type of infection, but we both taking different types of antibiotics and shit. Like, it's fucked up. It's a whole new level of fucked up. Like, I'm like, just throw the whole baby away.
The joys of motherhood.
Wait till you see wait till you see my reasoning for how you got sick.
What? Well, that means he got some fuck shit happening. Okay, let's go. Keep it going. He got something for you.
He came for you.
Oh shit! I tickles myself. Oh, call me Elmo.
I'm waiting, bitch.
You know, Jonini stay ready. We talked about this last episode. She stayed ready.
I'm just saying. I was just saying, like, damn, they gonna come for me after they see this shit.
You already know we are.
But anyways, let's go ahead and just get this shit rolling. So this is random. Like, this right here is random. I don't know if y'all heard about this stupid shit, but do y'all know this guy in California? I'm still thinking about this video. You know, he visited Disney World or Disneyland in California 2,995 days in a row between 2012 and 2020. This man broke a record. I don't know. I think he just was bored. Maybe he's retired. I don't know. But yeah, he visited Disneyland 2,995 days in a row.
So he was just trying to get into the Guinness World Record.
Did he have season passes? That would be my question. Did he have season passes?
That was my next question. Like,
yeah.
So where he ain't got to pay?
Like, does season passes cover that?
I don't know. Season passes because he went literally back to back consecutive days. You know, there are blackout dates.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Well, shit, he got it. Let him do it.
Maybe he really wanted to get in what is it? The Guinness Book of World Records. That bad.
Or a plot twist. Do he want to be there to be around the children?
I don't know. You know that one dude that committed suicide at Disney.
Allegedly.
No, that's not alleged.
No, somebody did.
I'm not talking about him committing suicide. I'm talking about the reason.
What you saying? Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That. Yeah. Allegedly.
No, to answer your question, I did not know that. You know, hey, if he got the coins, let him go, let him do it. Shit, people spend their coins on a lot of things, you know, in this world.
But what I want to know, where was he traveling from? I mean, did he live in?
Yeah, did he live in Orlando?
He lives in California.
Oh, it is one over there.
I didn't read the full story. I just read like a little portion of it, and I saw that he visited damn near 3,000 consecutive days in a row. And the shit was kind of crazy.
Ridiculous. He has no life and no job, apparently.
Or like I said, he just retired. He could have retired early for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's the way he wanted to spend his retirement. So hey.
Yeah. Some people they go on cruises during retirement. He goes.
Exactly. We done seen people on YouTube. They live their life on cruises.
They do.
Mm-hmm. They just go from one cruise to the next, and they family cruise, and they have them a good time. And then what they will do is create their videos, put them on YouTube, so they're getting paid from YouTube, and they just go on cruises.
That's what my grandma them should have did, because they don't been on so many cruises to the point where they kind of VIP with Carnival. They be bypassing the lines and shit. People be pissed.
I have a membership.
But you know what? But it does help, because we are the ones that will actually go on YouTube and watch them videos. Because we be like, okay, what should we like? Should we say this one? Should we say, oh no, this ain't I don't like how they did that one. Oh, you know, that's great. Like same thing with me and AJ were talking about when it comes to these hotels and resorts. Because a lot of times when you want to book a hotel or resort, or sometimes Airbnbs too, they be souping them pictures up.
They do.
If you go online and see on YouTube and see somebody do a tour of the resort,
go on YouTube and see somebody that actually been there, and then they go to talking about how it's mold in the rooms and ants and roaches and shit. That's what you need to look at. So that's a good one. Instead of looking at the web page or whatever, because they gonna soup their business up as they should. The pictures look all beautiful. Go to, of course, like the reviews. Look at the reviews, but also go to YouTube. Put that hotel or resort in, and you can better believe somebody that was there done uploaded a video.
Yeah.
And you can really see what it looks like, and not like an edited picture.
Yeah. So for those who don't do that, make sure y'all start doing that. I recommend it. Highly recommend you.
Well, I'm gonna start doing that, because I take my first cruise in September. So.
And what cruise line it was again?
I thought.
What cruise line was
September? Carnival.
Okay, brother, I got
the reason I chose September. I was going to do November, but it was cheaper if I went in September. November, they wanted a lot of money, so I was like, I'm gonna just go in September versus November.
Well,
I'm not gonna see your black ass this year. Then
you said what?
Because October.
I know y'all were talking about going to Halloween Horror Nights and all that stuff, and
But I already known within me. I was like, for him to have to do both of those trips so close. But I understand because he's going with his family and things. So hey, it's cool. We'll
We gonna plan something. We gonna get something together.
Yeah.
Get something together.
One
But I
monkey
got you,
don't
brother.
stop no show.
I'll give you all the tips. I'll give you all the tips with the gratuities and the drink package. Y'all be straight.
So I'm about to switch gears real quick because something caught my eye on was Instagram where dude, he's biracial, right? So he was talking about how, he was walking down the street and how black people, we nod. So y'all know we nod like this. He said he nodded like this and he was kind of confused on why the dude didn't reciprocate. So people would kind of let him know, you did it wrong. The black community, we nod like this. But what really caught my eye was people in the comments were saying that you can tell when a biracial child has a black mother versus a white mother, because they say that within interracial relationships, black mothers tend to teach their children more about black culture than black fathers do.
Absolutely.
Now that makes sense.
Agree,
So,
that makes sense.
That's actually what I was going to ask y'all, if y'all believe that, and also can you tell if a biracial child has a black mother versus a white mother, so forth and so forth? Like, can you tell?
I think
it's like for me, it was like you have to like talk to that person. Like, give me 5 minutes, just conversation. It don't have to be about anything in particular. It's just like, oh, how's your day? And typically it could be based on like how they respond to like little questions and everything. Just chit chat and everything. You be like, oh, what's your background? Oh, I'm biracial. Oh, okay then. Your mama black. And right. That's just typically what it is. Like, your mama black. Oh yeah, how you know? I know. It was written all over your face. And you could also tell, in my opinion, like how they carry themselves, of how, I don't want to say how black they are, but it's just like their upbringing. You will be able to tell like how, whether it's in how they dress or how they speak and everything. It's even if you have a black mother that's, I would say that I don't want to say black mother, but, a biracial mother as well, because, biracial people have a tendency to be on some, oh, I want them to know both parts of their family. Right. I want them to have nah, bitch, because if your face, your color reflects you being black, a bitch don't care about the white side of you.
That's true.
Really so granted, on your own personal level, cool. You want to put raisins in your potato salad? That be what that is, and everything. That's your business. But if you're not passing that paper bag test, the reality is, bitch, you one of us.
You black, yeah.
Right. But I also think it also have to do with their stats. What you call it, status? Like, people who have money or suburban color people, black people, whatever, they try to teach their kids the non-ghetto ways. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, were you about to refer to them as colored?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's them crosses you got on your ears.
We not going there. Wait. Giraffe to get us banned. But look, I would say is to answer Jarrell's question, I would say yes. To me, you can tell whether or not if in their biracial makeup, if the mother is white and the father is black, as opposed to the father is white and the mother is. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah. One of the indicators for me is, especially if the biracial child is a girl, you could tell by I hate to say it, but their hair. Because if they have a white mom and a black dad, a lot of times the white mom don't know what to do with that texture of hair.
That's true.
So that is an indicator for me. Like if I see a biracial child and the mom is black and the dad is white, they still tend to be able to know what to do with that child's hair. So that is a big indicator to me. Because we work with at the state one, where the mom was white and the dad was black. When she posts her kids' pictures, now I talk the kids, beautiful kid, but she didn't know what to do with their hair. She did not know what to do with their hair. If we're talking about socially, I agree with Jonini and Jarrell, all y'all. I agree that a lot of times when the mother is black, she tends to know that, hey, I gotta talk to them about, hey, the brown paper bag, thing. Like, you may have a white father, but when you go out into the world may see you only as black.
Right.
I don't give a damn how light of a shade you are, you still gonna be black. And you need to know A, B, and C, and D. A lot of times when the mother is white and the father is black, like Jarrell was saying, the mother culturally don't know her damn self to even pass this information to the child. So they going in the world thinking they have the same privileges and they do not.
Exactly.
So that's how I feel. Jarrell, how you feel, brother?
I actually feel the same way. Because like for me, yeah, you can kind of tell when which parent is which based on, you know, their hair and the way they speak. Most of the time when the way they speak, like if it's kind of, how can I put a little hood to it, that's more so the black father. Or if they just got a hood black mother. But it kind of reminds me of that movie. I don't know if we talked about it last episode or at all. The movie The Stray or The Strays.
I haven't seen it, but you told us that we should watch it. We haven't seen it yet.
Yes.
You said it was
it's
good.
Basically, in a sense, kind of what we're talking about now about this mother. She lives in this rich suburban neighborhood, and but she tries to pass herself off as white, even though she thinks that she's a proud black woman, but she kind of passes off as white. And her daughter, she's trying to embrace like her black side. So she tries to, you know, try different hairstyles, and she tries like, you know, braids and stuff like that. But her mom is just like, you need to take that out. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie, but some parts are just not executed right. So if you're not paying really a good enough attention, it'll get a bit confusing. But it's not a bad movie. But speaking on biracial people, I saw this story on TikTok where this woman, she spent her entire, she's like 45, is somewhere in her 40s, and her mom is however old she is, like in her 60s or something like that, but she's dealing with dementia. So her mom is like on her last leg, right? So all her life, the woman, the daughter, she was told that she was conceived through SA, because I don't know, you know, YouTube's violations and shit, but SA.
Okay, got it.
So by her, the woman, the man that's supposed to be her father, who happens to be black. The mother just came out and told her that it was a lie. Like she lied about the whole thing, about her being sexually assaulted, and then that's how she was conceived. And the reason she did it was because she was embarrassed about getting pregnant, I guess, by a black man.
Right, yeah.
So this woman was pissed because she was just like, in so many words, like, bitch, you robbed me of my life. Because
this
like
whole
I
time
spent
I'm
my
mad
entire life.
Right.
But she only spent time with the white side of her family. She never spent time with the black side. So she was like, you robbed me of a whole cultural side of myself that, you know, I never got to experience. So then she was kind of like confused. You know how people deal with that identity crisis thing. So she's a bit confused, but she just kind of wished that her mother never told her anything. Like, bitch should have just died with that shit, took that shit to the fucking grave.
Right.
But how would the fuck would y'all handle some shit like that?
Real let me say something real quick. Disclaimer, y'all, we know that biracial does not only include black and white. We know that there's other forms of biracial. I don't want nobody in the comments on what biracial could be Indian and Asian. We know that. So let me just I just want to get that out there. We know, but we specifically talking about this.
Yes. The people we talking about, they black and white. That's just what it is. But,
okay. So what was the question again? Oh, how do we feel about that situation?
Would you feel if somebody wrote some news like that? I would
feel upset too. I would be mad, but I mean, it's not like it's uncommon that goes on where the woman be lying, talking about she was sexually assaulted, and then I want to point out the lady probably grew up with a hatred for blacks based off of what her mama told her, even though it was some bullshit. Exactly. So I feel like it is messed up. But hey, It
to a
ain't
certain
nothing
degree,
new
I
that
think
I
she
haven't heard.
hinted at that. She kind of hinted that her life was kind of fucked up growing up around just white people. But
yeah, and I'm sure
anyway,
she had a bias. That's the good word. A bias towards blacks because of what her mama told her.
Yeah.
I don't know about that part. She didn't explain that. Z, Jonini,
I'm just saying
how would y'all handle that?
Or how to being told that blah blah blah.
Just,
my mom was sexually assaulted. That's how it's conceived, and for her to tell me that
it was a lie
on her dying bed that that shit wasn't even true. So now you've been robbed of one, meeting your father, ever meeting your father because of it, and two, ever meeting a side of a family that you never,
and experiencing a culture that you're a part of.
Yeah.
So, for me, I feel like, first of all, I want to know who my father is at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you robbed my childhood and upbringing of that, and I'm not gonna allow that to further, occur. Secondly, I might just call my old girl every name in the book but a child of God. She got dementia, so tomorrow she ain't gonna remember. So I'm gonna need to get that out my system in order for us to move on accordingly. So in that moment, she might be every dog, cat, rat, whatever, in under the sun. I'm gonna get real disrespectful tomorrow. She ain't gonna remember it, but I'm gonna have that type of hate off my heart and off my chest. So I'll have to move forward from that, because at the end of the day, that's still my mom or whatever. Now, to the rest of my family, I'm probably gonna cuss their ass out too or whatever, because granted, you ain't finna tell me, bitch, you ain't know that she like niggas. Excuse me, black men. You ain't finna sit here and tell me she wasn't, digging for coal. You're not gonna do that. But to be what she like black African American identifying, like she looked like she was biracial.
No, she actually looked black.
Oh, so she looked black. So
Yeah.
you better believe, being raised in a white family, being the only dark-skinned one, I'm confident in saying that there were racial slurs that were being said, that they were they were doing things in a negative context. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have been, I probably would have grown up not even with so much a negative stigma of African Americans. It would have been of them. To be honest, my resentment would have been towards them, because even though I look different, what happened to my mom, whether it's true or not, I'm still thinking it's true. What happened to her, and I'm a product of it, and you choose to conduct yourself in a manner that's not nurturing to my growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it would have been like, I would have had so much resentment towards them, and identify identity issues, because now I'm looking in the mirror saying like, well, damn, I don't even know who I am.
Yeah.
Everyone in my
really
family
really
is
feeling
white.
like a black sheep.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everyone in my family is white. They hate me, and I can't even embrace my blackness because the person who gave it to me sexually assaulted my mom. Now to find out that it's not the case, but I'm even more messed up because I can't identify my blackness because, like you said, it was robbed of me.
For 40 plus years.
Up in a nurturing environment. I could have been, and then what happened to my daddy? By her lie? Did it get him locked up?
I was just about to say that. So
or more.
That she didn't explain, because she was already pissed, because she said that when her mom called her and told her she needed to tell her something, she said something in her brain told her to hang up, but she didn't, and she decided to stay on the phone. But she never explained. I have to go back and see if there's like a part 2 to that video, but she never explained what happened to her father. I don't even think she knows who her father is.
I was just about to say that, because I was about to say that would, for me, if that was told to me, I would grow up hating my dad. You know what I'm saying? For what you did. I wouldn't even want to know who he is.
And that's what I was saying.
You see what I'm saying? So you robbed me from even get to know my dad, because you told me this. You know what I'm saying? I sat here and believed you. But yes, I'd been pissed off at my family members too, because whether it was true or not, you best believe at least one person knew the truth outside.
And it was probably her parents. Her grandparents. It was probably her grandparents, because she probably told the grandparents, and the grandparents were just like, a nigga, you
better tell them.
You better tell them that you got raped,
sexually assaulted you.
Oh, Yeah,
great.
And then sometimes they'll send them off to have the baby somewhere else, some damn where else. All that be going on.
Because this is a whole nother side of me that I don't even know at all. You got not only my dad, you got his aunties, uncles, sisters, bro. You know,
the other grandparents.
Yeah.
And they don't tell her she got brothers and sisters out there that she don't know about from this man.
Probably.
Let me tell you, like, whatever you looked at it on TikTok, you said you have to look and see. TikTok will send you down a rabbit hole, baby.
I know.
Listen.
I know.
Yes.
Because I be looking for them part 2s and shit. Sometimes I be going there and I be like, fuck. Let me save this video so I know to go back to see if they post something else.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Because there was this one, I just literally saw a video yesterday of somebody, he made a TikTok video saying, can y'all please stop with these, part 1, part 2, part 3 videos, because when we look for part 2 of the video, we go on y'all page, it ain't nowhere near, it ain't no fucking part 2. Now we see him lost in the sky trying to figure out what the hell happened. Record y'all shit back to back to back.
Look,
so
and I swear
they'll record right up to the good part and then cut the damn video.
Yeah. I swear to you, them Reddit stories have me right on Reddit. Let me remember this caption. Go to Reddit. Cause it's like it's no part 2. And I'm like, bitch, I need an update. I'm invested. Okay.
Yes.
I'm invested in this story. How dare you? I'm like, I can't.
There's one story I'm invested in where this lady, she's a big girl. So she had one lady that's been in her comments, like just talking cash money shit about her weight, her hair, her face, everything. So she went on this woman's page, did some research, and found this woman's boyfriend and messaged him. And then as they're messaging, he's talking about how he want her to come over, how he want to see her. So she told the woman, she was just like, let me tell you something. She said, you calling me all this, that, and the third. She said, I found your boyfriend. She said, these are the messages. She said, I'm telling you what I can do being respectful. She said, because I didn't want to meet up with him because I was trying to respect your relationship. She said, but you keep fucking with me, I'm going to invite him over.
And I'm going to put his fat on his face.
I was like, I may be a fat bitch, but she was like, your man likes it. I was like,
why you roll your eye?
Because she's a better bitch than me. Baby, the way I would have dropped this weight on that man's face and told him to go get her a big ass kiss.
Listen,
bitch, I'm fat. I may be fat. I may be ugly.
But I can still get this cat licked by your man.
What? He like this
fat. I ain't do it before I even talk to you about it.
Like this ugly.
And look, Jonini, see her picture with you with your legs up. In ecstasy like with her man face between your legs.
Like his mouth watering, and it ain't from his saliva.
Not at all.
He got the whole ocean.
And look, y'all know I like me a man with a good beard. Play with me, sis.
Get it nice and moisturized.
Right. So why you think that shit's been hydrated recently? Okay, that's me, sis. That's me.
Okay.
So what, did they say what they had beef? Like, what did they have beef about?
Because the lady was just saying she just be posting videos, but the lady was always in her comments some negative shit.
Trolling.
So she came back on her ass with her man and showed them goddamn receipts. I was here for it.
I promise. Those
they better stop playing with the big girls because they don't understand. A lot of the men out there like the big girls.
Look, the way my receipt set up, bitch, you would have thought I went to CVS. Okay, don't play with me. Would have been long, okay? Just long.
Window curtain, goddamn receipts.
That's it.
So, real quick, did y'all see the video? It kind of pissed me off a little bit. So there was a video. I guess this is what happened. So I guess like two dudes got into an altercation at like some convenience store or whatever. And so like later on, one of them was a homeless dude. So later on, the homeless dude was sitting on like the side of the street. And he's facing outward. The dude he got into an argument with is behind him, but he don't see him. He's standing there trying to like load a gun, but he's like struggling a little bit. Dude is at a distance, but close enough to where he can record and you see everything clearly, right? So instead of saying something, he's just steady recording as this dude is struggling to get the clip into the gun. Like you could have went and tackled him before he got it in there or something, but he gets the clip in and he points it at the back of his head and fires, shoots the dude. You don't see that part because the dude kind of turns the camera, but you hear the shots. Shot the dude execution style over an altercation they had
at the damn store.
At the damn store. So now this dude is locked up and then killed this homeless man. But I was trying to figure like who is more fucked up, like the dude recording or the dude that shot?
Both of them, but I get what you're saying. The dude recording definitely could have done something, said something, screamed, hey, something. If you that type of person, you don't want to get involved, don't want to walk over or try to tackle a man, like you said, you could have yelled out something. So
yeah,
I don't
especially
know.
while he was struggling and shit. But that, I'm trying to think if I even want to send y'all the video, but because you don't see anything, like you really don't see anything, but it's still kind of messed up.
It is
how it happened.
But it's fucked up because it's like, if you think about it, any of these situations that you get into or somebody get into in public or whatever, you see people around. And I know you don't want to get involved. You're going to pull out the camera record. But the person who getting their ass beat, about to get shot or whatever, you sitting here like, are y'all going to fucking help me? I'm finna die. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit going through your mind. Like, I'm finna die today. You got all these people right here recording me. Ain't nobody trying to help me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation.
So why do y'all feel people do that nowadays? Because it used to be a time where people would get involved. Why do people feel like they just...
It's because of...
I want to speak on that.
Go ahead.
I want to say I've witnessed occurrences whereas, let's say it's a girl fighting her baby daddy and some guy jumped in like, hey, you don't hear her, this, da, da, da. This bitch would turn around and be like, stay out my motherfucking business. Hold on, bitch. I just spared you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's those occurrences. Then it's other occurrences, whereas I have someone that I consider family. He lost his life trying to help his girlfriend. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he was like trying to break up an argument between his girlfriend and her baby daddy, and the baby daddy shot him and killed him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's shit like that lead you to be like, you know what? I'm gonna mind my business. It's shit like that leads people to be like, I'm going to record because at least there's a video record of what just happened, and I don't have to lose my life. It's just like giving, oh my gosh, they're dying. Somebody administer CPR. What I'm gonna do is administer compressions, because at least that's going to keep your heart rate going. What about your lungs? Baby, it's the one. Which struggle you want?
Right. It makes sense because it goes to show it's the same thing as like if people break down on the side of the road. Nowadays, people are not going to help you. Back in the day, they will probably pull over and help you.
Like
Nowadays,
you learned from experience, see?
No, I watch people. And yes, me broke down and stuff. And nobody, people at the gas station, people walking around on pad. Oh, okay, no problem. But I understand because nowadays
definitely and stuff like that. With stuff like that where you broke down, don't nobody want to stop because people done being kidnapped and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
good shit. It'd be a setup. So
people are afraid of that. Children in it. So it's just like why? No, somebody got to be able to tell the story, and it will be me.
That part.
A lot of the times also it's because everybody wants to record for views and likes on their pages.
That's true. That is true too.
That's another big part of it.
But I would say before TikTok, I don't think it was like that. I think it was okay. Let me just have this footage so somebody else can kind of get help or go live on Facebook and do it. But now that they got TikTok, people want these views, so they're doing any and everything for views. You know what I'm saying?
About World Star?
But I was gonna say people have been doing this way before.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the fucked up part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what it just get worse. It just get worse though.
Mm-hmm. But speaking on bystanders, y'all know that officer that shot that dude, you know, the family suing her.
Mm-hmm.
Which, for those of y'all that are watching that don't know what I'm talking about, there was an officer. She heard an altercation outside of her building, and she went outside to kind of rectify the situation, which she was able to do. And everybody kind of dispersed, went on their certain ways, except for one dude. So when she went to go back into the building, he tried to, I guess, rob her or whatever. And so they got to tussling, and she was just like, you know, I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, you're gonna have to do it then. Next thing you know, she fired a couple of shots. I think she shot him in his abdomen and in his hand. He was like pleading, you know, don't let me die, whatever.
But real quick, when she shot him the first time, he still was tussling and grabbing on her.
Yeah.
She's like, I told you I was gonna shoot your ass. I told you I was gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And he still want to tussle and want to grab on her and all this. So she shot his ass a couple more times.
Yeah. But he ended up coming to his
I really did shoot you.
But he died at the hospital, and now the family is suing the city and the police department for $10 million because they felt like she used excessive force.
And see,
towards him.
This is what I'm talking about with people.
Crazy.
This is what I be talking about with people when they be behind their family with the bullshit. You know your family was out there with the bullshit. And free cuz, no cuz deserve to be in jail because cuz did what the fuck cuz did. Cuz deserved to get that bullet when cuz was out there doing what the fuck cuz was doing. We gotta stop that. Because when people in other communities see stuff like this, this is why it's so hard for us to get convictions and get different things when it really is
their fault
of excessive what's the word, y'all?
Excessive
force. When it really is a case of excessive force, this is another reason why it's so hard to get those convictions and stuff, because it's shit like this. Because I don't know, it's just they need to have
crazy.
Have seats, give cuz, give brothers
accountability.
Homegoing.
It's accountability. They need to be held accountable for their actions. Instead, it's like what AJ just said. Like, you got family saying, you know, free such and such. It's free him until he's free or something, whatever the damn shit is.
You get
what I'm saying? Like, no, man.
Free him until it's reversed.
Ray Bay was selling crack.
He done raped 10 people.
You get what I'm saying? So lock his ass up. He got 3 hots in a cot. He's straight.
Yeah.
Free meals. 3 free meals every day.
Yeah.
Get in the shower. Free.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he could get his CDLs in there. He could get his forklift shit in there for
everything
free.
he needs.
He got medical. Like,
he ain't got no rent.
And if he got any game, he could get head. He could get pussy. He can get all that.
Everything.
If he got a good talk game.
That's it.
I think the family gonna win. Y'all think they gonna win? I don't think they gonna win.
No.
I honestly think they're gonna settle.
Yeah.
And
the city probably
that's
will
still
settle.
Not that, like, even if they settle, then it's just like, okay, then he's not held accountable. I mean, even though he's deceased, he's gone now. But if he were alive, it's like, okay, you're not held accountable because we just gave your family all this money.
And then this is the thing too for me. You want to sue the city for $10 million? Let's be real. This nigga wasn't even worth $10 million alive. Stop playing this shit, man.
Exactly.
They just need money to pay for their funeral. That's what it is.
Right. You want to sit here and say this?
No, they
$10 million.
$10 million. It don't take $10 million to bury somebody. They want them some cash.
That's it.
They trying to benefit from this man's this man's death.
Yeah. And wouldn't even let him come and stay at their motherfucking house when he was homeless or whatever. But now they trying to get 10 motherfucking million.
Oh my God, they killed my baby.
And they ain't give a fuck about it.
And never cared about him.
It's actually quite a few people that felt like she used excessive force, but I don't feel like she did. Because even when she shot him the first time and he kept tussling,
he kept on tussling with her.
Yeah. Because a lot of people were saying that, he was kind of pleading for her to stop, but it's just like,
no, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
And he clearly said the words, "Well, you gonna have to shoot me then." So she said,
he did.
Okay.
He did. Eventually, he was just like, "Okay, you got me. Don't let me die." He started like,
But she didn't shoot no more after that.
Yeah, but he still was tussling with her. So in her mind, it's just like, bitch, you tussling with me, and I still got this loaded gun. bitch, I gotta get you the fuck off me.
So she like, boom, let me give you one more. You still holding on? You still trying to get? I'm gonna give you one more.
Boom.
I think she shot 3 times, but only got him twice. I think she shot him one. Yeah, I think she only got him twice. The abdomen and the hand.
Because if I got shot the first time, I would have released.
Yeah.
Why am I still holding on trying to?
Because she already she told me what she was going.
All damn ready.
She told me what she was going to do. I dare her to do it, and she did it. That's good enough for me.
If anything, she did what they taught her in the academy, and that's to follow through.
And look, and Jonine,
and they really said she was
I forgot what it was called, but you remember the first shot we had to do in the academy when the target is right here. You got to do that hip.
Yeah,
that's what that whole head did.
Hip shooting. Yep.
That's what that whole did on his ass on that first shot.
She did that.
He was close. Jarrell, like, what
yeah, because I'm like hip shooting like some cowboy.
Yeah, because they teach you
it's
how
for close point.
They teach you how to do close contact because if somebody this close, you're not going to be able to get to extend your hand out as you're supposed to. So, and your holster is here, so you have to bring it out and be able to shoot from here. Yeah. Possibly with one hand, because you're not going to be able to get both hands to do that.
9 times out of 10 is going to be with one hand.
Yeah, because you're too close. Honest. And that's what she used on his ass, because he was up close on her like that, doing the most. In the military, we used a lot of this
she utilized what she learned in the academy.
She did.
That's it. She reverted back to what she was taught.
Bravo. As long as she used that in the scope of things.
Yep.
I was in fear of my life. Like
that's the perception.
And I actually think it's gonna work in her benefit that the camera was there, because had it not, they would have been painted as it was excessive force. He got 3. Why you shot this one man 3 times, and now you see why, because he kept trying to tussle and kept trying to grab on her. And when she told him what the fuck was getting ready to happen, he said, "Oh,
he dared her to do it."
He told her to do it.
Yeah,
said, you gonna have to do it. That's what.
Yeah, and she followed through. And she followed through. Like I said, the first shot, I'm like, okay, you serious? Okay, you got that. But no, he wanted to still tussle.
It wouldn't have been after the first shot, because if a bitch tell me they gonna shoot me, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, I don't know if he.
I'm not gonna test it out.
But see, I don't know if he knew that she really had a gun when she said it. And so he felt that boom.
I think that's what he was going for, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's
he was going for her gun.
After that first shot, then he was tussling trying to get the gun.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying prior to the first shot, I don't even think he was. He thought that she was really serious and she had a gun.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know why, but I don't think he
exactly. That's that first shot.
She was serious neither.
All right, so let's cover this last story, because it's almost time for us to get the block out of here. So I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching knows, because this has been like one of the biggest stories on social media, with these 4 black folks that were supposedly traveling from South Carolina to fucking Mexico by car so that one person can get a tummy tuck. And
it was 5.
Them to get, butt lift.
It was 5.
Yes.
It was 5 people.
Oh, yeah.
One couldn't go. She
don't
got
count.
when she got to the hotel, she didn't have a documentation, so she couldn't continue to travel. So she stayed they left at the hotel.
Yeah. She don't count. I don't even know why they interviewed her. But yeah, they because I don't know, the story just it's just a bit confusing to me, because you left because they said that she supposedly already had one procedure. She was going back for either like a follow-up or get like a second procedure. But from what I read somewhere, the clinic that they supposedly went to said that they don't know them people. So it's like, did you go there?
And there was no appointment made
for a procedure. And then I know we had this conversation off camera, but I still think that the family is going to have some type of, because they're all related, right? Because I think
some of them,
some of
I know one of them
some
was
of
her
the guys
cousin.
that went were one of them was her cousin. The other ones, I don't think they were related. They just
I think they were just friends.
Went along on the trip.
Yeah.
Well, I still think they're gonna have some type of resentment towards the female, because it was basically her trip. Because they're going to see her as, you know, like
the reason
to talk them into going to Mexico, they would still be alive today.
Yeah.
But then it's like after all that happened, you got the cartel so-called gave the 5 people that were involved. I don't think that was
with an apology.
Part of it feels like that they had like the 5 people that were giving up. I don't think they had anything to do with it. I think that was just
of course not.
Like so the cartel gave
up several things I want to unpack. So to answer your Nene question, yes, it was a tummy tuck and not a BBL. What happened, and some girl on TikTok researched and found that the girl had been talking about getting this procedure done for months or whatever. She had been in all the search groups, because you know you can join groups on Facebook and stuff and get more information, blah, 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 blah. Like Z said, it was 5 people. Like Jarrell said, the 5th girl don't really even count.
Don't really matter.
It was strange for her to even come anyway. I feel like they paid that hoe to just drive anyway, because you know people don't be feeling like driving. They pay her to drive them to a certain point, and they went on about their business. My opinion at first, before the whole cartel thing, I felt like the whole are we going down there for the surge was just a cover up. That's just how I feel. I wasn't there, so I don't know, but I feel like it was a cover up. I feel like they was going down there for some work. Because why? First of all, why are you driving, like you said, for surge when people normally fly when they get surge? Because who finna sit on in a car all the way back when you done got your ass done, well, not your ass, but got your stomach done? Who finna sit in the car all these hours?
Exactly.
So that was strange for me.
Also, I heard too that there was never an appointment booked.
But I was gonna say, when you said that could also be the company trying to disassociate themselves from the bullshit. So I don't know.
And then my thing is this: they were saying the doctor's office or the area, the place that she's supposed to be going to, was in like this hood looking area anyway. Why would you want to go somewhere like in you know like that to go get somebody to work on your body?
And I've never heard nobody getting surgery in Mexico anyway. They usually go to the Dominican Republic or somewhere, Colombia. But
like y'all said, supposedly she done went a couple times to Mexico to have procedures done.
To one of our co-workers from one of the prisons that we all worked at together, she went to Mexico and got her sleeve done, to my understanding. And somebody had got a BBL or whatever. And from Mexico, and I've known people to get dental work. Yeah, dental work done in Mexico. I don't know about a bitch driving to that motherfucker. But you know, as far
especially from South Carolina, they came from South Carolina.
Yeah, that's 28 hours.
It's like I'm agreeing with AJ when they said like they went to get that work, and that's how they got caught up. And I honestly feel as if that procedure, whatever she was supposedly going to get done, was just a cover up, because maybe she's been there already before and it's just a cover up, or maybe she was going to get it done and they're like, oh, we're gonna ride with you so we could go do X, Y, and Z, and That's why because it's like I said before, one of the guys were like, maybe we shouldn't do this. Do what? Ride with your friend and go get a tummy tuck?
Or your cousin?
Why are you having second thoughts?
Because supposedly the cousin is the one who had major second thoughts, and he was supposedly text messaging other family members saying that he don't feel comfortable and this is not a good idea.
Okay then, and that's the one that got killed, right?
Yes. Yeah. So of course, like you said, Jarrell, so the family, a lot of them people are probably going to blame her for that. Being the fact that he kept saying he didn't want to go, and you kept
because they going with the narrative that they went down there for the tummy tuck when really they could have possibly allegedly went down there for bullshit.
So I feel as if they go with that narrative, yes, they'll be upset with her. But the reality is, I don't believe that's what it is.
Right.
And then he had all this second guessing and second thoughts. Why didn't he just say, you know what? I'm telling y'all this ain't right.
And I'm not
doing this.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then also real quick with the what Jarrell was saying with the cartel giving them people up, I don't believe it either. I feel like they did that only because it got so much mass media and all that, and we all know that those people don't like too much of a light on them they just don't like it. So I feel like they found them 5 bitches and was like, huh, here they go, and kept moving.
Because it surprised me that anybody
I think they just gave up 5 random people. I don't think them 5
me too.
They
5
said
bitches
in
that
the
owe
letter,
them money
it
or
was
some
like,
shit.
it was lower ranking members.
Yeah.
Or either some people they were getting ready to kill anyway, because from what I read,
you're expendable. You're expendable. It's no big deal. Okay, we're gonna give the US y'all.
Either we expend you, or we give you up to the authorities, and you go along with this. And if you don't, then we know where your family live.
We're gonna give the US these motherfuckers here so they can leave us the fuck alone
and
be done, because they just want somebody to take responsibility of it. We got other shit that we trying to handle. I'm
honestly surprised that anybody even survived. That they had anybody, the American crew that they let survive.
Yeah, because they, from what I read, they don't believe in forgiveness, bitch. If they coming for you, you're more than likely going to die if they get you.
That's what,
especially if they already killed some of your people. If they already killed some of your people, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. They already killed some of your people.
And that's what we believe what Jonini was saying. They went down there for the bullshit, because if they truly feel like, oh, the girl and the other dude was just down there riding with them, then they spared them too. And the 2 bitches that's here that they know that was there for that word. Now that
they had to get it.
Now again, everybody in the comments, we're speculating, saying our opinion. We don't need y'all down in the comments with the bullshit. Of course, you know, rest in peace to the ones that lost their lives, and we have condolences to the family. But we saying our opinion just like everybody else did.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how we feel.
And a lot of people kind of feel the same way we feel. Just throwing it out there.
They gonna dig deep into that shit. The FBI is gonna dig deep into that shit, and they gonna end up finding out the truth on what really happened, because you know the FBI they gonna dig, and when they dig, they gonna dig deep.
What's the FBI?
Yeah. And then
the thing is,
the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
I told her.
And then they had the mama on the news saying that she really did go down there. But see, mama is just going on what daughter done told her. I'm going down here for the surge. But if you look at her pictures, she don't look like she had been down there getting surged
at all. And somebody said it on TikTok too. But my thing is, this is like, okay, I haven't seen anything of her, any of the survivors speaking on it, other than the one girl.
Because they still doing
they in the hospital.
The FBI.
I think they in the hospital.
They could be, but they still they still getting interviewed and investigated. So they're not gonna be in front of Good Morning America and all that just yet. They still getting the investigation is still ongoing. Yeah, and it involves another country and all that. They not gonna be in front of us for a little minute.
And might I just say, the girl who interviewed, her story was all choppy to me. So I was just like, okay.
I couldn't finish that interview. That interview annoyed me.
With who?
The fifth
member. I mean, fifth.
Yeah, her interview annoyed me.
Bless you. It was weird. I mean, I was like, I just don't buy it.
What
interview? And I'm like, you drove past 2 states and you just now figuring out you ain't got your license when we get down here almost at the border.
Yeah. And then you allowed them to leave you at the hotel. How did you get back?
And then she said they was only supposed to be gone for a couple of hours 15, and come back. No, why did you need to purchase a hotel?
She said they told her to come back in 15 minutes.
Why do you need to purchase a hotel if they supposed to be going down here real quick and coming right back? You could have walked around at the mall or some shit. Huh?
Where did they tell her that they were going? Oh, we going to Mexico. We going back in 15 minutes. Bitch, South Carolina.
It takes longer than that to get a tummy tuck.
No, she said they was in Jackson, Mississippi or something like that when they got the hotel. But still, that's still far from Mexico.
Yes,
you're not gonna be going back 15 minutes. And then 15 minutes turn to the next day.
I don't think what did you just say? Jackson, Mississippi? They got the hotel in Jackson. They got the hotel in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, Texas. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but she said somewhere close to Jackson, somewhere. But yeah, it was in Texas. Yes, but still, 15 minutes turned to the whole next day that you realize, okay, they're not coming back. They didn't come back.
And longer than that shit. Once the shit hit the fan,
2 of them didn't come back.
Yeah, but she said that she woke up she realized the next day that it wasn't coming back. Like, she understand. But she said she was so tired, she took a nap. And when she woke up, she seen, it wasn't there. So she went to the front desk. Even before that, she went to the front desk and asked the front desk clerk, have her friends came back yet? And has she seen them? Did they come and go or whatever? And it was like, no, nobody ever showed back up. So that's when she started to think things seemed a little off. I'm like, you waited all these hours. You said now you're thinking something is off. That'll make sense.
That girl said she took a nap.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
But real quick, go ahead. You done?
No, I'm done.
Okay, real quick, I just want to tell the people. And now all of a sudden, everybody's scared they'll travel to Mexico when Mexico being off the chain, and Mexico ain't no worse than if a bitch travel over here to America, America ain't safe. I just want to say that. Also, y'all look out, viewers, y'all look out. I'm gonna be doing I don't know if I want to call it a moment with, but I'm gonna be doing a video telling y'all how to register with the embassy, the U.S. Embassy, anytime that you travel outside of the United States, whether it's for a week, whether you're doing a cruise or whether you stand on a resort or whether you're going to live, but you're a national of the U.S., you can register with the nearest U.S. embassy in the location, just to let them know, hey, I'm in this area. That way, if something do happen to your ass and you go missing, your family ain't got to waste time trying to contact the embassy. That part is already done. You will register on there. You put your emergency contact. So if something happened to you, they will contact your family. And the process of trying to find you is a little quicker. So y'all look out for that. I'm going to be doing that video real soon.
All right. Well, it's time for us to get the flock out of here. Also, we haven't done this promotion in a while, but y'all know if y'all need like advice on anything, y'all can definitely hit us up. Let us know. Email us for Shytz.gigglez@gmail.com. That's the number 4. Shytz. Y'all see the goddamn title, how we write
It'll
our
be
shit.
in the comment. In the description.
Send us an email. Let us know what you want to talk about. You can just email us and just talk or whatever. But just email us, motherfucker. But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all for watching, and we will see y'all next episode. Bye.
Bye.